Oh look, Frozen Neptunia is starting yet another Let's Play that he's not going to finish. On the contrary, my dear skeptical viewers of me finishing a Let's Play, I am actually going to finish this one. Because, look at the name. And yes, I am really excited to be able to play this game. My sister came back down to visit me today because, well, living up north, she gets very homesick and just wants to come back home for a bit. She did get some time off work, which is good to hear because that would actually be really bad. But she came back with 2 games for me. One being the one that's on your screen right now, and Hatsune Miku Project Diva F2nd, which you won't be seeing me play on my channel, seeing as I suck at rhythm games. I wouldn't know how to commentate on it, and I'd be too busy just listening to the songs anyway, because I love Vocaloid. Is it pronounced Vocaloid or Vocaloid? I think it's just me being stupid. I am not sure, but we all know it's me. I'm known for being stupid. So, the original HyperDimension Neptunia game is one of the few that I have available to me, but I haven't played. I don't know if the Blan and Zombies game is out yet. I haven't checked the PS Vita store. But I haven't played V2 because lack of a PS4 and lack of it being on a Vita, thank you Japan. But yeah, this is the only one of the series that I haven't actually been able to play that I technically have access to. So, oh right, okay, settings. Right. Yeah, change settings may as well. Voice input stereo, background music. I tend to leave the have to have voice at max. Movie volume, let's put that up to 80. Voice set, select English because Wendy Lee is my favourite voice actress and I could not forgive myself if I put the game into Japanese. Difficulty are harder, but okay, how does that make any sense? Battles are harder but end faster. Battles are easier but last longer. Okay, what sort of backwards logic is that? Shouldn't battles in easy mode be quicker? But ones in hard mode be... There. Letter by letter, yes. Is there a... Oh, there is an auto function, I do remember that. Skill display name fixed. Camera settings, I'll sort that out later. Vibrations, keep those the same. And done. Begin game. You cannot see just the grin on my face.
No matter the distance drawn between it.
Oh, Neptune, I forget you actually get trophies for actually starting the game. Alright, yeah, I forget he's sort of has to have her narration. But yeah, I am just so happy at the moment because, like, Persona 5 came out last week at the time of recording this. No, was it? No, it wasn't last week, it was the... Hold on, wait. When did I go back to college again? Oh yeah, this week. Yeah, it came out last Tuesday over here in the UK, which... I'm surprised I haven't completed the game at the moment. I am surprised, but I'm taking my time with it not to burn myself out. Yeah, we do know all this. I have played Rebirth 1. It is currently still on my Vita. But, and you're probably wondering, okay, why do you say that you've never played this game if you've played its remake? I literally just answered your question. I played the remake with the, I believe it has the same engine as Victory. So I'm going to have to get used to having 3 party members.
Celestia.
We all know the four goddesses. We have, well, Neptune, Vert, Noir, and Blonde. Blonde being best, Noir, in my opinion, being the worst of the four CPUs. And yes, episode 1, 5 minutes in, and I've already started a war in the comments. Actually, what the hell am I talking about? I'm not that popular to have wars in the comments about who's best girl. But we can all agree that my best girl is Blonde. Like, that's never changing. That will just never change. No force in this universe can get me to change my opinion on that. But this will actually be the first HyperDimension Neptunia Let's Play where I'm actually somewhat competent at commentary. And I really shouldn't be talking through cutscenes. And actually paying attention to the damn screen and not looking out my bloody window because there is a crow on my windowsill. Not inside the window, but on the outside. There's this like little ridge. Oh, we've got a cutscene. But I kind of want it to go away.
Neptune, you're getting out of hand. You two should let this grudge go as well. It's getting rather warm in here.
And in all honesty, this is actually one of the things I like about Vert. She is the only one who really doesn't want to fight. She's more, I don't care.
I'm tired of hearing that nonsense. We've been fighting for thousands of generations. Why quit now?
Because things would get very boring after thousands of generations, Noir. Like, we all know who these girls are. I'm not spoiling anything.
It's not just about Celestia. That's what I heard from the former goddess. I won't let any of you selfish, icy bitches take the title of true goddess.
Then none of you become true goddesses?
Where did you learn such raucous manners? You think your demeanor is acceptable as a goddess?
Vert actually has a point. Although, in all honesty, I can't, like, I can't bring myself to finish that.
I can't stand the way you talk all high and mighty. Get out of here, Thunder Tits!
And yes, if you are wondering, I am most likely just, well, yeah, I've just looked in the mirror and I am blushing like anything. Like, that's actually really weird because I don't know if it is me, but
The hell's that?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know where I was going with that, but
Kill you! Die!
I'm just so happy to play this game. Like, on a proper console.
This is nonsense. We can't afford to waste time berating each other. We're nowhere near settling this.
Settle it through video games. Take a note from Victory, your future selves. Actually, one thing I've always wondered, seeing as the layout of Gamindusty in the first game is so much different to the second game, is the second game actually set in a different dimension? Because I have never completed HyperDimension Neptunia, the first one. Yeah, Neptune talks differently because
we've only come to a stalemate. Surely you're not implying you've been slacking off.
like, you've been fighting for eons, but have only become into stalemates, not settlements. Maybe that's a sign that you're all equally matched, except Vert has terrible defenses.
That's not what I meant.
I'm actually surprised they never actually bring up their character stats, like the actual gameplay stats in cutscenes. I think it's done once with Netgear's luck stats.
Isn't this getting a bit sterile?
No, wait, I think that was actually a part of my fanfiction.
This is all for the people
I really should not get into that now, but there is a scene where Neptune questions someone actually having a lower luck stat than Netgear. It's more just a joke that Netgear's worst stat is her luck, which is one thing that I definitely remember. And I am, well, actually no, I wouldn't look it up because you'd hear the keyboard clattering.
Like a happy
And I actually forgot how long the cutscenes are in this game, so it's rather becoming somewhat difficult to
The way
concentrate.
things are now are failing to work as well. Why not erase just one of us?
Sure. That could be the catalyst of change we've been searching for.
I nominate Noir.
To make it easier later on.
I swear all of you saw me saying that. Like, in all honesty, if I had to choose like one of the four goddesses to be excommunicated or whatever, I would choose Noir. Just no doubt about it.
I'm the one who'll finish you off, so you're staying for now.
The way you lose your composure gets on my nerves. I'd love to teach you discipline with my own hands.
So, you would love to discipline her with your own hands, huh? I think I read a fanfic about that. And... Whew, it was a very engrossing read, if you know what I mean. I just swear I'm gonna be a pervert throughout all of this, aren't I? Oh yeah, single out Neptune.
You can't just decide this without gathering my opinion as well, can you?
It's always good to keep refreshed while recording.
Neptune be honored. You've chosen to signal the beginning of the end of the console war.
Don't be foolish. Well, it doesn't matter.
Although I do have a bit of a theory that Neptune is probably the strongest of the CPUs, but because she tends to slack off a lot in human form, that sort of dampens her power level. And now counter your attack. Have you played the intro to Victory? Neptune, you kind of get decimated in that fight, even on New Game Plus.
There's little point to this if she wakes up and fights us again. Why don't we simply exile her to the world below?
We ain't gonna kill her.
Well, of course we're not going to kill her, Blanc, because we're not going to have a game if that happens. Can you save this discussion for after you win against me?
I'm not sure if we can kill her or not. This is a first for us. The former goddess taught us nothing of this situation.
Oh god, I've just imagined that. Just like chibi little children versions of the CPUs sat in like a classroom and just the former goddess just at the blackboard just teaching them everything about being a CPU. Oh god, that is hilarious. I want someone to find me artwork of that.
And so will you. You said we three won't stand a chance against you? Well, we're going all out.
So you're still not going to try very hard, are you, Noir? Yeah, you're probably going to hear quite a lot of anti-Noir comments from me, because it's never going to change. I'm not the biggest fan of Noir. She is my least favourite of the four CPUs. Yeah, Neptune, you obviously have not played this sort of tutorial before, have you? Well, not really tutorial, just intro fight. You never win this intro fight. Oh wow, the game is actually a lot different to what I thought. Okay, so the long overblown moves. I forgot about this sort of stuff. Although apparently Vert is actually good in this game. So I might end up using her if I actually get the option, because I don't remember. Actually, no, it's more I don't know how to get any of the other CPUs. Why did I almost say HDDs? Oh yeah, I was thinking about Vert, and of course DDs would come into the question. I'm not gonna put a pervert counter in this series because that'll be stupid. Oh wow, it's actually auto? Oh yeah, attack blah, not the one with terrible defense.
Take this axe which smashed the heavens!
All honesty, I would go for Vert first. If I was in a situation where I had like similar power to HDD and I had to fight one of the 4 CPUs, I would choose Vert because lowest health, lowest defenses, and she has a tendency to overheat. So yeah, I would choose debatably the easiest target first, but then
It's dark. Like, pitch black. Where am I? Oh, was there a power outage? Where's the circuit breaker?
Neptune still being Neptune because
Splashed with fluorescent paint and stuck under a black light.
Neptune, I think you might be dying. I don't think this is a blackout.
Is anyone here? Can I walk around? Don't blame me if I start to collect rings floating by the ground. But ew, who knows what I could step in? It could be something like ABC gum. Should I just wait for more text boxes to pop up?
I still just love the comedy in this game. Just
I am bored. Whose message am I waiting for anyway? I apologize for the delay. Have you been here long?
about 30 seconds or so.
Whoa, a voice. I hear a voice. Delay for what? My soul to go to heaven? No, I don't want to die yet. Please, stop being so
Well, in all
confused.
honesty, can goddesses actually die? Maybe if they have all faith stripped away from them, then maybe?
I am Eastwar, a tome. You have fallen to the world below Celestia.
Ah, a tome.
I am
So,
reaching out to you
what
to ask
element are
a
you?
favor.
Anima, light, or dark?
Doom? I knew it. I'm so dead.
Of course, Neptune mishears that.
Right? What world below?
And I don't remember. I think I may have misremembered the Fire Emblem Tome trio. I know I got Anima correct, but is it light and dark tomes?
Please, Neptune, take a deep breath.
I know. I definitely know someone in the comments who will answer that. So, thank you in advance, Miss Heavenly Voice.
I know you are in doubt, but I am Eastwar, the tome that has assisted the goddesses of Celestia for generations. I stand for the world's everything, and the world is my everything. There is nothing I do not know.
What? That's confusing.
I'm an idiot. Of course I know your name.
Wait, what? Okay, I'm definitely missing that bit from the lore. Wait, so wait, back up. Does that mean Histoire is technically Neptune's mother?
So you gave birth to me or whatever. You're my mom. You've got kids? I see.
Okay, Neptune pretty much. But now I'm actually thinking, oh god, I should not be thinking that. Oh god, no. I kind of had the image of a pregnant Histoire. The size proportions do not add up, but God, this is what happens when you're me.
I created, not birth.
Right, okay. Okay.
I understand this is a new sensation for you. I have been apart from you all for ages, locked away from this world.
Okay, yeah, Histoire, you're making even less sense.
So my dad locked you up and ran away with me.
What the hell, Neptune? yeah, oh no, trust me, Histoire, I haven't gotten to the real inappropriate direction yet.
I created you and the other 3 CPUs with the former goddess.
So wait, so... Okay, I'm having images I really should not be having right now. So what I'm thinking is... It's that... Wait. If Histoire and the former goddess created the 4 CPUs, Neptune, Noir, Blanc, and Vert, does that mean they're technically sisters? Because I know they get sisters in the later games, being Netgear, Uni, Ram, and Rom. Technically, does that... If going by my headcanon, that means Netgear x Uni is technically incest, as well as Neptune x Noir. Wow, trust me to go to this direction. Okay, yeah, Oh, I have missed this sort of commentary. Why didn't I go back to playing MK2 sooner?
Shut up! Oh, crackers. Did I break something? Where am I? My room?
Cue fanser. Oh.
Oh,
I thought this was going to be instantly a fanservice scene, but yay, Compa!
good afternoon, technically. This isn't my room, huh? Is it yours? Why am I tucked into your bed so snugly?
Because the shippers said so.
Well, let's see. It all happened last night. I was looking up into the sky and saw a shooting star. That was you.
Wait a sec, is it just me, or does Compa sound a little different in this game?
Shooting star? Are you yanking my hoodie strings? I fell from the sky? I'm pretty sure. I followed you to the ground with my eyes, and you definitely slammed into the earth like a spear.
Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or does Compa sound like Netgear in this game? I'm just getting a weird Netgear vibe from her. I will check it up later.
You're so elegantly and carried you to my bed, since you were passed out.
But the real question is, what did you do when you got her into bed?
All by yourself? That's cool. Thanks. You're a lot stronger than you look.
In all honesty, I don't actually imagine Neptune being that heavy.
I attend a nursing school. Transporting limp bodies is part of our training, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, that really sounds like Netgear. That is scary.
Oh, I'm Neptune. Compa, huh? Then should I call you oh, whatever. Compa's fine.
I have actually realised, like, why, like, Compa is one of the only characters not really, like, given a nickname or whatever. Like, they call, like, IF Iffy. And all that. Actually, wait, I think it's only just Netgear and... No. Netgear calls her IF, dumbass. Neptune and Compa who refer to her as Iffy.
Nice to meet you,
Nep... Oh, this joke. Like, all honesty, I know that I can't pronounce certain names properly.
Okay, then you
But-
can call me Neptuna, Neppermint, or something else.
Actually, I think in the remake she says, Neptunia or something. Oh, and of course, it's not a Frozen Neptunia recording session without a bloody motorbike going up my road. I gotta return to traditions, perverted jokes, motorbikes, what next, one of my siblings walking in. I really hope that doesn't happen. I really hope so. Yeah, nep. Huh. Wait a second. If I kind of remember from the...
Hi,
Rebirth 1 game, I think she comes up with Nep on her own. By the by, are we getting our first fan service scene?
Thanks, nurse in training. I am trusting you with this important task.
So you're trusting her with your body then?
Sure.
Yeah, the perverted undertone is never gonna stop. It's me playing HyperDimension Neptunia. Just pray that I don't ever play something like Bayonetta.
But the scratches need disinfecting. After that, I'll wrap you up.
So you will smother her with your own body then? I don't know where I was going with that, but we know the scene coming up. This game came out in 2011, so we know that scene.
Use it all up. Wrap me
And
up so it doesn't come loose.
this game is age rated 12, so if it gets an adult, sort of, whatever the thing, like the age rating thing that YouTube can put on videos, this game is age rated 12 in the UK.
Loop it over.
Yeah, this game is age rated 12. And we have scenes like this.
Hold on. Slow down. Be careful.
It seems like you're being a little rough there, Compa. Like, two things you can expect from me. Really, really bad jokes and a perverted undertone.
Wait.
In all honesty, I didn't know Compa was into bondage. I am making so many people hate me right now, aren't I? But I just remembered how long this opening cutscene goes on for.
Stop! Give me scissors. Give me now. Put them in my hands and I'll do it myself.
By the way, I was thinking while you were wrapping me in bondages, where am I?
I love how she says bondages. Because Neptune, I've already beaten you to the joke, love.
They're
But
bandages. We're in the central city of Planetoon.
this is my biggest question with Compa. How can she pronounce Planeptune but not Neptune?
Planet Toon? Okay. I remember someone mentioning the world below. Yes, that's absolutely correct. This is one of the major landmasses beneath Celestia. One of the landmasses? So there are several?
There's 4.
Why, yes. There are 4 major landmasses floating around. Sometimes they come close to one another and drift away. Remember?
I'm just trying to think, like,
Nope.
how would that actually exist in a world?
Rings no bells for me.
Like, I'm actually just trying to think of any other, like, movie or video game that's really done that. Like, you live on floating islands, pretty much.
So original. Maybe you
I can't think of anything. And another bloody motorbike. Ugh, all the motorbikes.
or something for that.
Not that I'm aware of, Neptune.
Amnesia. It's usually a temporary thing. I'm sure you'll begin to recall it eventually.
This is actually one of the things I can actually relate to Neptune with, is that some of you who are closer to me, I have told you before that I have actually suffered from amnesia. In all honesty, thinking back on it,
Grandpa, we said, fancy
it
me
was
too.
terrifying, really. Like,
Take it easy.
because
Better
waking
next
up,
time.
not remembering, like, where you are, who you are, and why the hell there's blood coming from your head. Oh, well, I probably thought back then, what the hell is this red fluid and why is it coming from me? But there's only so much you can really,
Someone
like,
is crying
in all honesty, that's probably one of my most early memories I really remember. Like, there are things I remember from my childhood, but that's all stuff that's come back to me.
In your dream?
But that memory terrifies me to this day, because it's just like, that's the day I really changed. That's the day I woke up me. So yeah, if I had never gotten amnesia, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now, now that I think about it.
It's possible. Actually,
But I'm still kind of waiting for the cutscene to be over so I can end the video, because this is going to take forever to render. Plants being included, they're being threatened more and more by monsters lately. In all honesty, Compa, you're trusting these sorts of things to the military. When in movies has the military ever been the right answer? They're most likely fodder for the kill count. Oh yeah, and I just remembered hay fever season's coming up in May. Joy. I am going to be on so much hay fever medicine. Huh.
This is irrational, dangerous, and absolutely impossible.
How is it irrational?
Nobody's gonna beat the boss if we just sit here. Someone's gotta take initiative, you know?
Okay, who are you and what have you done with Neptune? Although, yeah, like, I would actually like to... one thing I've always wondered is that... do we really get to see Neptune's human form before the amnesia?
I believe Grandpa did have a saying like that. Yes, that's right. I wanted to be a nurse to save people. So...
in all honesty, I wouldn't want to work in the hospital scene, like the medical scene, seeing as I actually do have a tendency of fainting around blood. Ugh.
I'm not the strongest,
like, still, like, I wonder why, like, I'm fine with blood in movies when it's not Saw levels. But, like, just, when I just see real blood, it's just, I'm gonna pass out now. Oh, right, okay, so we're now living in Attack on Titan then. Although in actual honesty, I'm not the biggest fan of Attack on Titan. It's just like an anime that never really like grabbed my attention. I don't know why, because it seems like the sort of series I would be into. Although then again, I do prefer like slice of life comedy stuff. Is this where I get the main map now? I wish this was Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition, because then I can do stuff. Oh! Okay.
Is this the dungeon you found searching
Yeah, just listening to the soundtrack is just really nice. Because, like, one thing I love about the soundtrack of HyperDimension Neptunia is especially in Victory, before the fight with Blanc, it's a super serious moment, and then you have Blanc's theme playing, which is utterly hilarious. If you've never heard Blanc's theme, go to YouTube, pause this video, open up a new tab. Wait, why did I say go to YouTube first? Pause this video, go to a new tab, listen to Blanc's theme, and picture it actually in a boss fight. It is hilarious.
Abandoning your party now goes against the rules of this world. You'll get punished by the goddess.
She is the goddess! There's no one to punish her! Oh wait, Compa doesn't know that.
There's a goddess here too?
Yeah, Neptune, that goddess is you! But you are an amnesiac, so I'll let it slide.
But forgetting even the goddess.
Though, like,
Poor thing.
in all honesty, unlike a lot of people who do complain about this, I'm not a I don't mind the amnesia cliche.
There are 3 other
because it allows us to see like a different, like how certain things will affect a character. Like,
Each planet is protected by a goddess.
like,
People go to the
pardon.
to worship them and
like
help
how much they become different to their original selves before remembering, oh god, I was like that.
We have no idea where the
But then,
monsters
like,
are
with this
coming
game, like, Neptune never really returns to her original sort of personality, if we ever knew what that was.
from. Everyone thinks it's due to the goddess's weakening powers. Heated discussions take place every night on the Basilicom's blog.
Compa, those are called Flame Wars. And they're probably arguing about who's best goddess.
Who's that? Is one nearby? Do they pick
Yeah.
cookies?
How'd you get cookies from Basilicom, Neptune?
Enough banter. We should get going before the weak monsters get tired of waiting for us.
Thank you, Compa. Yeah, I know all this. Right, is there Histoire? Stop! At least, like, I think in the later games it actually gave you an option to skip the tutorials. Save point, save point, save point. Huh. Okay, yeah, I don't actually remember this part. I don't actually remember, like, this in... Oh, there's actual... Oh, got the wooden sword. Okay, in the remake, this was gotten in a cutscene. Yeah, I know how stat increases work with weapons game. Oh, that's the map. Right, can I save? Oh, I can! Right. Yeah, cancel save operations. Let me equip Neptune first with the wooden sword. Okay, old wooden sword or wooden sword. Huh. I wonder which one will be better. And I'm actually going to see what DLC there is for this game, because I want costumes. But, as per usual, guys, I am Frozen Neptunia, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Bye for now.